Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Dion Green.
Baby, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back at it again, which some of us in popular culture aren't going to be able to say anymore, ever again.
One day. That man chuckling in the background is the last standing Samoan, Nick Utam.
How's it going?
It's going, my friend. It's going.
Awesome.
And finally, our friend, Fake Dustin, Kendo Slice.
It's going pretty good.
So, guys, tonight's a very special episode. We're celebrating Kendo's 1-year anniversary here on the show. We're also talking about Disney and all kinds of other stuff. So before we get into that, Kendo, you want to talk about your first year on the show real quick?
It's been memorable, Jeff.
Riveting.
Wow, I'm glad we got that cleared up. Holy shit.
I know, right? That's how we celebrate an anniversary here on World Class
Bullshitters. To my eye. Holy shit. So much
You know what? I said, Jeff, it's business as usual. You know, that's all it is. I don't want to focus on me. I want to focus on another quality episode.
And that's why you replaced Dustin.
Yeah. Thanks, Dan Rather.
Yeah, that and I don't put penises in my mouth for fun.
Back to you, Dion, for the weather.
So, oh wow, we already got a super chat from Logan Michael 69. Thank you, Logan Michael, for your $3 super chat. I just watched Back to the Future 2. And you just watched a good film.
Yes, you did.
Oh, we got another one from American Trent 007. Sales of clean piss, # more profitable than Disney.
I could see that.
Damn.
Oh, God. That reminds me, I got to sell mine on Craigslist.
So we're back. We're going to talk about Disney, all kinds of stuff. The other guys are going to give their thoughts on Comic-Con. We got a little bit of a game we're going to play tonight. It's a can't miss episode of World Class Bullshitters. But before we get into all that fun stuff, let me give a quick shout out to our listener of the week, Ben Parker, because Ben took the time to draw a picture for Dion. So let me see if I can.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's awesome. We asked a couple of months ago, maybe about a month ago, we asked somebody to draw Dion as a Ghostbuster fighting Zack Snyder's dead daughter.
Jesus!
And somebody drew it.
Still can't believe you motherfuckers did that.
Yes.
Well, this is the same fan base that made me a dilly dildo gif in like 2 days. So I wouldn't put it past them, and I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh my God, here it is.
Let me pull it up for the listeners out there. It's very good artwork, by the way. I hope Ben's listening.
Oh my God, I love it. I love like the boots.
So here we go, people. Well, hold
That's
on,
a win. That is
awesome.
This guy's contender for listener of the year already. That's all. I'm
Holy
putting that
shit,
out there.
dude,
Like
this is really good.
Yeah, so here we go.
I just feel so uncomfortable looking at that fucking picture right now.
Let me freeze my screen on there. There we go, folks. So there's Dion. There's a Ghostbuster fighting Zack Snyder's daughter.
Oh my God!
I love it. It's awesome.
I like that the detail. I mean, I'm honored that you didn't draw me like some of these, like a lot of.
Why didn't you draw him like one of your French girls?
It's just I love how big my feet. You know, that means I'm packing some goddamn heat.
Yeah,
but
it's called
and
proton.
Yeah, it's called a proton pack.
It's a wand, goddammit.
And she's squinting, and I'm just like, God damn it! And the tongue's out. Uncomfortable.
No, it's damn exciting though that someone would take the time to draw you, Dion.
That's what I'm saying. I feel so honored. Again, thank you. I got fucking fans that are willing to draw my pretty ass. Damn, that's that I like. I can dig that.
We made it, guys.
We made it, baby.
We're a real show now.
Fuck you. Cheers.
I'm enjoying the fan art.
I am too. If anyone wants to send in fan art, please do. We'll make you listener of the week and we'll feature it on the show.
Yeah.
Let's see. So let me take that off the screen. So everyone make sure you check that out. If we get enough people to press F in the chat, I'll make sure to post that on the Facebook page for all you people that may have missed it.
Yeah, you people.
Yes, you people. That's what I mean, you people. So before we also start, we have to give a quick shout out to our newest patrons. So we'd like to thank James Woods. Yes, the James Woods.
Whoa, all right.
I know.
Finally.
Yeah, we have to also thank Spoanogno. That's a name.
That 5 times fast.
Magic Bulk, Mareth Dialine, Andrew Pitts, Ryan Halliday, Chuck
Mangione.
Conover. Yeah, I wish it was Chuck Conover is just as good as Chuck Mangione, if you ask me. Jeffrey Fisher, no relation to Carrie. And who else did we have this week? Homero Chapa, as well as Adam Culp. So I believe that is everyone that joined the Patreon page this week. Also, another very special shout out to Army Vet Rod. He knows who he is and why I'm giving him a shout out. Thank you very much. So you guys will be getting a World Class Bullshitters After Hours episode tonight, as well as many other things coming to Patreon relatively soon. So thank you to everyone who's joined up over there and listen to us here every day. So before we get into the show, we had a few more super chats pop in from Generic Edgelord. Goddamn Americans, you and your weird time zones. It's late and you start this shit. Not cool, man.
It's the
I'm
same
sorry,
time, but same bat channel every week.
Yeah, well, get the money to fucking have us move somewhere that makes it better, motherfucker. It's up.
Yeah.
Don't be raising your voice on my show, goddamn it.
Don't raise your goddamn voice.
McKee90 says, Worldcon, more profitable than Solo. You're damn right.
Jeez.
American Trent 007, happy anniversary, Kendo. Definitely World Class Bullshitters Maverick.
Thank you, and I agree.
Thank God you didn't say Goose.
All right,
Shit,
lots of
that
F's.
canopy.
That means I have to post the thing on Facebook now. And finally, Bernard Babinski, would you rank the original trilogy the same as Nolan's Batman? Batman, first ESB, and second Dark Knight, A New Hope and BB, and third ROTJ, and The Dark Knight Rises.
We each have like different rankings of the original trilogy, though.
Actually, for me, it would be A New Hope, Empire, Jedi, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. So I guess that one works for me, Bernard.
Yeah, I'm Empire, New Hope, Jedi, and then Begins, Dark Knight and Rises. So
Yeah, see, I'm kind of the same for both. For me, it's Empire, Jedi, New Hope, and then Dark Knight Rises, and then Begins. So I'm kind of in the same boat for those two motherfuckers.
Yes, motherfuckers.
Say, New Hope, Empire, Jedi, and then Dark Knight Begins and Rises.
Well, thank you, Bernard Brabinski. There's your answer from World Class Bullshitters. By the way, folks, people are asking what channel these guys are from. World Class Bullshitters is a...
How did you not know?
I know. Everyone just knows me. Well, guys, Dion, Kendo, and Nick have always been on the podcast. Well, Kendo's been on for the last year. But my point is, we have this podcast every Thursday night. We used to do it recorded on Skype, and that kind of sucked. Now we do it live. But it's the same show that we've always done, and they've always been on the show. Dion's been here since the first episode, Nick the third, and Kendo 83rd, right?
Yes.
Something like that. So that just clears up any confusion for the folks who do not know Nick, Dion, and Kendo. They're my real life best friends.
We've done this for a while now, people. It's kind of weird that you guys don't know that yet.
It is episode 133, motherfuckers. I mean,
You know what? I'll take the final word on this. Welcome to the party, pal.
that's why you're on the show. That and you don't threaten to rape a lot of people. But yeah, no, mainly that.
Yeah, mainly that.
Also, Channel Dead Brian Late made a good point. He started on the fan cast.
I did. I rose through the ranks. I went from like AAA to the big time.
Relatively quickly, too.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, when there's a dime, I'm a diamond prospect. You know, I was a blue chipper.
All right, Rock, calm down.
Also, you guys should listen to the fan cast whenever you get a chance.
Yes, they do good work.
Somebody heard that Disney acquired the rights to World
I
Class
just
Bullshitters.
saw that too. I was about to start laughing. Get out of my head. I was like, motherfuckers, we would be like, all right, Disney, we may go back on a few fucking words, but make sure we
No. What'll happen is I'll just start Good Morning Pop Culture as a channel itself, and then
Yeah, we'll change our names to Universal Class Bullshitters.
yeah, it's okay.
You know, we'll take
Copyright everything.
Intergalactic
Or first class bullshitters, which probably sounds a little bit better.
I don't know, dude. You go from first class to world class, but then like universal class.
Okay, Vince McMahon, calm down with the universal thing being.
We'll be out like, you know, fighting aliens for the universal title, like Brock Lesnar's been.
Is Brock Lesnar going to be our first guest on the show and then just always be on the show until like we decide randomly that he's going to lose to someone that we don't like?
Can we get our own Space Force, please? Can that happen?
I'm signing up for the guy. Listen, I saw Starship Troopers. Goddamn, I'm excited for the Space Force.
Do you want to know more?
Back to the Brock Lesnar thing.
Yes,
I think we would have him on the show and we'd make a big deal out of it, and then we would just let him go away and just not bring him back for like 6 months.
I mean,
But talk about him all the time.
That's just good business. He's not a B+ player.
So
He's a
holy shit,
special
we
attraction.
have a huge turnout right now for this early in the World Class Bullshitters podcast. We have almost 500 people, and we've just started the show. I guess people really hate Disney, and they want to hear what we have to say about it.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want.
Midnight Cherry TV, thank you very much for your super chat. Toy Vids to Ethan Van Sciver to Council to Good Morning Pop Culture to podcasts.
Culture.
Culture, yeah. Sorry, I'm drinking a beer.
Ooh,
I was burping in the middle of that.
fancy.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just drinking a Yingling Tall Boy, dude. Nothing too classy. But thank you, Midnight Cherry TV.
I would like that.
Well, I'll bring you some.
Yay!
So let's talk about the thing that people want to hear about, the first casualty in the Disney-Fox merger. So this is all rumor and speculation at this point, but a lot of places are talking about it like it's the real deal. So if this kind of story gets picked up by a lot of reputable news sources, it seems to be relevant enough to talk about. So X-Men, Dark Phoenix, and the New Mutants to be completely scrapped by Fox? It
Bum,
says
bum, bum.
I know, right?
It's
the production of the two. Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's funny because it's like you said this back a little while ago, constantly on every episode, and nobody believed you.
I kind of vaguely remember that too. We were talking and saying
Yeah,
how like
it's weird, isn't it?
once they take them over, the R-rated content could go away, and
But nobody wants to listen to me because they're all like, "Oh my God, Captain America's gonna meet Mr. Fantastic!" Oh, like that's the thing. That's what he's gonna
fist him.
That is Jeff's impression of a nerdgasm.
Yeah. Oh God, Wolverine. Yeah, but they're focused on that dumb shit. It's like, look, guys, by the time the MCU and the Disney or the Fox Marvel shit merge, it's going to be Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, a cuffed out Incredible Hulk.
Has
and
anybody seen the Wreck-It Ralph 2 trailer by chance? Just offhandedly, because like I was in the movies earlier.
Terrible.
Well, no. Did you see the part where the one girl was like around the princesses? Did you see that scene?
Yes.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
gosh. Someone had to come and save you. She is a princess. Why are you trashing your own previous fucking movie?
Yeah, because like you've created a culture of women because of that thing that you've been doing for the past like 60 years.
Well, you know what Disney should do is if they're going to start ripping into this shit, they need to give all the money away from the Disney Princesses brand and stop making that shit right now. Like you go to the Disney store and there's these dresses and shit girls can dress up as. You got to rip it apart. Just stop selling it all together, man. Stick with what you believe in 100% of the time. Said some wise asshole.
Yeah, I think I know his name. It was Phil.
Oh,
There's no wise in that asshole.
yeah, about to say I was like asshole, yes, wise, no, not even close.
Maybe it was Dion.
Speaking of a wise asshole, Bagel Goose sent in a super chat. Check out
Watch that canopy.
Bagel Goose says, check out Cecil's vacation pics. They're great. Well, thank you, Cecil. I gladly will check those out later because we love Cecil here on World Class Bullshitters.
Yes, we do.
I live streamed with him. It was fun.
He's like the cousin Oliver of World Class Bullshitters. Channel Dad Brian Lake would like to tell me what that reference is from.
He's our 7.
That's even more obscure. It was all a dream, Kendo.
It was all a dream.
And then Bernard Babinski sent another one. Robot Monster 1953, more profitable than Disney Star Wars.
Planet 9 from outer
Holy
space is more profitable than Disney Star Wars.
Okay.
Idola Elohim Anlon says, so what's the newest victim? Disney must hate money. So that's the newest victim. Disney must hate money. They hate not having control over what's popular. They're like Vince McMahon. He didn't create it, so he'll just let it burn and then try to repackage it later and see if people are dumb enough.
Yeah. Disney's just mad because the fans have stopped buying all their shit.
And then Idola sent another super chat, said they are the media version of Konami. Ooh.
I don't doubt
That's
that.
that's a mean burn.
Disney doesn't hate money, and it's not going to be the first casualty.
We are. So let's get into the article real quick briefly. It just says that the production of the 2 X-Men movies, Dark Phoenix and the New Mutants, has looked very cloudy, with both movies being pushed back significantly in order for them to receive reshoots. Unfortunately for X-Men fans, a new report has surfaced claiming that Disney and Fox plan to completely scrap these projects as the damage may be irreparable. While a couple of Fox's more recent Marvel movies have been rather successful and high quality, specifically the Deadpool movies, the rest of the Marvel flicks have not been met with open arms. 2015's Fantastic Four was an utter disappointment. X-Men Apocalypse was a huge step down from Days of Future Past, and their next 2 movies may follow the same path. So now, this is me coming back in. I thought that the New Mutants trailer looked damn awesome. I thought that was cool and scary and different.
Yeah, man. I was really excited when I watched it. I was like, this looks like a Blumhouse it's like horror movie. And then it said, and then at the end it was like New Mutants. I was like, oh, that's fucked up. I really want to watch it because they're taking a whole different approach with it and everything. So I was excited and to hear that it seems like they're just not bringing it out. Like you said a lot, Jeff. Just kind of it's really sad because they could have had something real good come out.
It sucks too because right now, at least me personally, I have a really good feeling towards the X-Men brand. I've been picking up the Marvel Legends figures and reading some of the old comics and listening to the theme song daily because it's my ringtone now. I'm feeling some X-Men love, and now to know that these aren't coming out kind of bothers me because I liked the direction we were in with the Fox Marvel flicks. I mean, Logan was great. The first 2 Deadpools were really fun and awesome. Apocalypse was shitty, but Days of Future Past wasn't. So everybody gets one bad one in a new trilogy.
Yeah.
We had a nice super chat from a clever fish. It says, I come back from a hard bike ride. World Class Bullshitters is live. I click the link. First word I hear is motherfuckers. I expect nothing less. Keep up the great work, World Class Bullshitters. Thank you, clever fish.
Thanks, motherfucker.
Thank you, motherfucker. We will never, ever let you down. Billy Ritchie sent in a super chat that said, Metropolis more profitable than Star Wars.
Oh my god. Imagine if Disney did buy our show.
Wrong.
How sanitized it would end up being. It would suck.
It would be Chris Hardwick, Jessica Chobot. Let's see. Those are 2 white people. We would also get they'd keep Ivan Ortega around, even though he's not associated with
I think Jordan Peele might come on because he's not doing anything right now. So
I don't know if he would go with Disney, but I could see Chris Hardwick 100%.
It would have to be like some like vanilla white or black guy though, some like real like Bryant.
I mean, Dion's
like
pretty
Wayne
close.
Brady. Yeah, I know. But
first off,
one that doesn't say motherfucker.
Call me vanilla, baby. That's the farthest from the goddamn truth.
I know you're a pretty dark shade.
Yeah.
No,
Plus
meant
the curse words I use. Don't be getting mad at me because I enunciate my fucks and my shits.
every morning, goddammit, every morning.
I was thinking about a
motherfucker. I don't say motherfucker.
I was thinking like a younger version of Wayne Brady, vanilla black guy.
You're actually Dion. When it comes to cussing, you're actually more articulate than Hans Gruber. So,
well, Hans Gruber was German as well. So
yeah, well, motherfucker, as he mumbles it out as he dies. Bikini 90, thank you for your super chat. A small positive clause. I heard that Dark Phoenix was going to have more of a Ghostbusters Ocean's 8 pro-woman approach, not trying to be misogynist. No, you're not being misogynist by pointing that out. If that's the case, well, then I'm glad we're not going to have to watch.
Plus, it's like you're not misogynist for literally pointing out their marketing. I mean, that's literally what. I mean, you had directors and writers saying that shit, so it definitely was. It's not you being an asshole.
Don't worry, we don't label our fans. I'm not.
Oh god,
we don't hate. We don't have the money to hate our fans yet.
Oh gosh,
not until Kendo picks up a tranny on the way to work.
Oh fuck!
And then claims he was giving her a ride home.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I would be more than willing to have the Eddie Murphy role of this crew.
That means that you were in the 80s and in the 90s you just fell off, and in
you
the 2000s you were non-existent.
And now nobody knows where you are.
Yeah, I mean,
what would be your Pluto name? Like a movie literally about you going to space and banging a moon rock or something? Like what are we talking about?
I mean, the possibilities are endless, sir. We could write anything.
Well, somebody made a good point. First off, Bernard Babinski sent a super chat that says Disney buys world-class bullshitters. Dion Green, now vegan and clean.
Listen, if that were to happen, you need to take me out back and put a bullet right between my eyes. If I ever,
don't worry. I will gladly put you on your knees and shoot you in the back of the fucking head if that happens.
Me being clean is one thing. Me being fucking vegan, dude. Shit.
I've seen the amounts of bacon you eat.
Yeah, that's one thing I can attest to. Dion loves the meat.
Yeah.
And the Arby's of this podcast.
Right. And I assure you, we care about you enough that if you were to completely go off the rails like that, we would make it as quick and painless as possible.
I appreciate that. Kind of like the ending of 1922. Dion, don't worry. It'll be painless. As long as it's not meat flavored bullets, I appreciate it.
Oh god. Because you're not JFK, it's fine.
Were these bullets made with no animal byproducts? Because I'm vegan.
Thanks for letting us know. That's what I would say to the people. Let's see. Billy Ritchie also said Dion being chased by a horse is better than Star Wars.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Dion is the whiter version of Eddie Murphy in the past.
Oh my God.
Folks, R. Kelly is here in the chat. Let's welcome R. Kelly. Hello.
He's gonna
Don't
piss
pee on
on
me,
someone.
goddammit. Get back in the closet.
Show me your face. I'm gonna piss on it.
But I mean, I'm not trying to say I told you so, but I fucking told you guys so. Disney acquiring this shit is good for nobody.
Yeah, dude. No, you said it ever since the merger was announced. You said it all the way back, man.
Well, my reasoning was, look what they did with Star Wars. Do you think they're going to be able to, or they're going to do worse with other franchises? Of course. These other franchises don't have the same weight or public perception. People notice in that article, they even bring up Fan4stick and X-Men Apocalypse as being a letdown. They don't talk about Logan, which people were going nuts for. I mean, they don't talk about the big ones. They're using that to color their argument negatively. I don't think Fox has had such a bad track record over the last, 7 years?
No, they haven't. I mean,
look at
Deadpool 1. I mean, it was the highest grossing R-rated film for, I think, either that year or forever. Yeah, forever. Yeah.
It took over the role from, I think it was The Matrix before that.
Oh, it may have been. Yeah.
Matrix
But-
is WB.
Yeah. So I mean, that was in their their court and everything. And part 2 was really good, and Logan was fucking amazing. So I don't know. Like it seems like the article's biased and bullshit. So.
Yeah. I want to say I'm pissed about about Dark Phoenix, but then I'm starting to think about X-Men 3 and Brett Ratner and that shitty film that we had. Dion, remember the time we actually got really upset thinking about X3 when we hung out?
Yeah, dude. I remember we had to, which kind of is drinking is how we go a lot of ways. But remember that specific instance, we were like, let's just go buy some fucking beer. This is bullshit. Like you and I had an in-depth, which is funny because we agreed. But I just remember that would have been a great episode because there are so many factors with X3 that no one really realizes that were really bad. I can't imagine, Disney's like Brett Ratner on fucking steroids. Not to mention nobody's happy with who they fucking cast as Jean Grey in the first fucking place.
Yeah, the girl with the weird face.
Yeah, from Game of Thrones. It's like, what the fuck is happening? And then you think Disney's gonna fix that? Because Disney really knows about casting the last 3 years here. Yeah,
they're amazing at it.
Now, don't get me wrong. If they give it solely, which is probably not going to happen because again, Disney's in this weird thing where they want to put their dick marks on everything. But unless they solely give it to Marvel Studios, this is not good, y'all. This is not fucking good.
Could we get adult X-Men, just like straight up? They're
That'd
early.
be fucking crazy.
Let's not even explain why they're the X-Men. Let's just give a 2-minute opening, like a monologue from Patrick Stewart. Then there's Gambit and Cyclops and Wolverine and all these new X-Men, and they're there. They just fucking show up.
Yeah, can I have some X-Men fucking in the shower, please? Because that'd be good.
Dude, R-rated X-Men. I still watch Famke Janssen taking a wiener from behind. I'd still watch that.
That's a good way to start this episode.
Yeah, because like Logan was I guess a little taste of that, and I would have been fucking amazing if they had done R-rated X-Men, man. But so awesome.
I'm gonna throw my artistic take and have R-rated X-Men, but have a really cool synth score like from the cartoon style. Because synth scores are back. None of this stupid John Ottman or John Altman score. Like it's over. We're done with that X-Men score. Let's bring something cool and different in. These Marvel movies don't have much of a memorable aspect in terms of music. Let's do something different.
Yeah.
So plus, there's so many characters that are, even in the animated series, even in later series like Wolverine and the X-Men and all this shit, so many characters R-rated. They need it. So many characters do.
Yeah, I'd like to see the X-Men take on the sewer people. What were their fucking names? The
Chuds.
The Chuds.
Ninja Turtles.
Or the Molochs or whatever they were called. A Moloch was from Watchmen. Sorry.
Not the mole people. The fucking I know who you're talking about.
The Morlocks? Is that what you're talking about?
There you go.
Yep.
The Morlocks.
The Morlocks and the Eloy from Time Machine?
I think they are called the Morlocks, so for real.
No, they are.
That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird.
They got it from the Time Machine. So
yeah.
Cosmic Dogaran says, "Look at the bacon, DeAndre. Look at the bacon."
I can't do it.
Alpha Terramina, thank you for your $5 super chat. Disney buys world-class bullshitters. Vegan and Clean becomes the theme song for the Kingdom Hearts level where Sora and friends meet the bullshitters.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Aren't you glad we cleaned up our act? Now we can be in a video game, guys.
Yay.
You Willikers, guys.
If we were in a video game, it would be called the GTA Vice 2.
The game would start with a naked Kendo running down the streets of Vice City with a chainsaw.
Yeah, just like an American Psycho. I'm covered
Oh
in
my
blood.
god,
I've got
wearing
white
wearing some Converse.
Jeremy Peerboom, thank you for your super chat. He said, I was on eBay today while listening to the morning show, and I accidentally typed Dion Green in the search. Now, Jeremy, the question is, what popped up, dude?
Yeah.
And did you buy it?
Yeah.
I just hope you didn't have a moment of weakness like I did with Beverly Hills Cop the other day.
Oh,
How awesome would it be if there was like bootleg merchandise from us on eBay, like fake signatures and shit on like
that would be
Every
so
signature,
weird.
folks, would be bootleg. Now, if somebody made bootleg action figures of us, I would go buy one.
yeah, see that would be cool.
I would love that so much.
Let's see. Cobra Viper says, Dion, you put the fucks out there like a vet. If you're not, way to pass.
Nice.
All the people are telling me about the Morlocks. Yeah, sorry, folks, I forgot the name. A Clever Fish is back. Thank you very much, A Clever Fish. If we can get Han and Chewie in the shower, we can get XXX Men in the shower. Hashtag moist it happen. Yes.
Oh
We
my
have
God.
running jokes on the show now that I actually like. Hashtag, I didn't like some of the old ones from Dustin back in the day. Sorry, Dustin.
Oh God. Well, he's
he's
doing
Okay.
what he always does, beating his wife.
Oh my God.
Damn, dude. Ooh, damn.
Hey! From what you guys tell me, it's true. So I'll
From
just
what he told you.
It's true. It's damn true.
Well, as long as she taps out to the crippler crossface, she's gonna be fine.
never.
It's a
Or
spicy
when he does it
episode.
to some of his friends, the crippler dick face.
Mexi Man and Cheese says, First Class, Days of, and X2 are the only ones I liked. The rest were not so good. So much lost potential. Hope Disney uses Patrick Stewart, though.
X1 and X2, you motherfucker. You better watch your mouth, sir.
Those are
fantastic.
they're
Yes,
great
they are.
movies.
Especially X2. That one got dark quick. Fucking kids
Mm.
getting kidnapped and fucking Lady Duckstrike, even though it pissed me off that she died. But still, that she was fine.
It sounded like you said Lady Duckstrike.
Lady Duckstrike, she's real good on the water. She's real lightweight.
She's Howard's wife.
She has this ability to really sell me good Affleck.
We should try to sell Marvel a character called Lady Duckstrike as Howard the Duck's new villain.
Oh my God.
I'll draw. We don't need EVS. I can handle this one, guys. I can draw a duck, a blue duck, if you will. I've always wanted to see a blue duck. Bikini 90 said, "Sideshow Collectibles world class bullshitter statues." I can dream.
Hey, NECA, we know you're looking for more shit. You know, let's do a contract. Let's get some fucking figures made here.
I'm holding out. You have to make an Axel Foley figure first, and then you can make the bullshit.
Oh no, I can live with that. Axel, and then come bring that Blade figure back.
So back to the article real quick, though. The New Mutants was originally slated to release earlier this year and even had a trailer released back in 2017, which we covered here on the channel.
Mhm.
God, those were the dark days. However, after Fox reportedly deemed the final cut of the movie boring and unwatchable, they ordered extensive reshoots that pushed the release until August of 2019, making it nearly a year and a half difference between the two release dates. According to a recent report, the issue with New Mutants came from director Josh Boone and how he adapted the movie. According to the report, Fox initially wanted the movie to be set primarily in the X-Mansion, being based directly on the comics. It even had a final battle against a Sentinel during the third act, which feels just like an X-Men comic book. However, Josh Boone came to them with a rather different vision, trying to carry a significantly darker tone, which they decided to follow. Now, Fox is apparently upset with their decision to follow Boone's vision and are desperately attempting to reshoot accordingly. What do you guys have to say about any of that? Because someone specifically asked us to talk about New Mutants for a moment.
I mean, if anything, I remember we talked about this when we watched the trailer. As as upsetting as it is that Disney is the thing that's getting the entity that's getting Fox, that is a testament to the dysfunction at fucking Fox. It's a testament to how Fox didn't know what they were doing. It's a testament to how Fox really was throwing darts at a board and hoping one of them would stick in the wood. It's frustrating because, again, New Mutants are fucking really cool, and to see that happen, to see and hear about how they didn't even know or didn't even agree on the tone of the fucking movie is even with the Sentinel thing. They redid the Sentinel concepts in Days of Future Past. They were fucking cool. I mean, you had a framework, and again, this is why they're selling. Fox was so dysfunctional, and it just, they made their own bed, and now we're all fucking paying for it.
Yeah, and one of our listeners made a good point. They're trying to change that R rating into a PG-13 film because they won't allow a Marvel film for that X franchise as an R-rated flick.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had that whole PG-13 thing happen, I think, in the early 2000s, after the whole like 90s horror of 90s meta horror horror remakes that came out.
Oh,
and
okay.
those didn't do very good, and nobody really liked them, and they were just like one and done. They literally used the name, kind of reference the story a little bit, and just shat them out like crazy. Until I think, what was it, Prom Night shit the bed, and then after that you had Sorority Row come out, and that was an R-rated, and that did a little bit better. But still, I mean,
that was the rise of the young unknown actors in shitty PG-13, PG-14 movies.
PG-14? Yeah. That sounds like a Star Wars blaster reject. Do the new PG-14. Bernard Babinski says, world-class bullshitters video game. Final boss will be Kathleen Kennedy. Power-ups include Rose Tico bombs, Ray God mode, and Ryan Johnson extra lives. I'd play that game. Available on Steam.
We better get a cut.
PG-21. People are just ripping into you right now, Dion. PG-18.
You know what I meant?
Dion's been purchased by Disney. This is vegan green, so he doesn't know his numbers. PG-65. One final point.
Oh, fuck. PG-60 with PG-3PO. All right. That was a good one.
Thank you, Benny Warren, for your super chat. Quicksilver was cool, though. Yeah, he was cool, man.
Fucking love some Quicksilver.
Yeah, Quicksilver was the best part of those Disney Fox, or it's not Disney Fox, those Fox Marvel movies. PG-13 in 6 months. PG moist. God damn it, folks. You see what you did now?
Yeah, that's what I do, son. That's what I do.
Yeah, you ruined the goddamn show. No, I'm just messing with you, man. You're my best friend, and I love Lisa so much.
I'm on.
One thing, though, if the government comes in eventually and says Disney has been deemed to be too big, it'd be interesting if when they're forced to break up, if Marvel Studios becomes its own entity, and we have a Marvel Studios that owns all of its properties. Like, that's the whole thing that happens out of this. That'd be an interesting world to live in.
Well, I mean, would Disney let the properties go, or would they take the movies and leave them the comics?
I think they'd all have to go. I don't really know how monopolies work. I'd have to do some research before I make an actual.
Yeah. Because I mean, I would imagine. I mean, I would think Disney might keep the movies and all the video institutions.
They would only have the movie rights. They don't have any access to the comic book rights.
Yeah.
Who, Disney?
Yeah,
they own Marvel proper, not Marvel Studios. They own everything. It's
shit.
It's all
really? I thought it was just studio.
No, it's everything. They own.
Holy fuck! I had no idea about that.
Like with Lucasfilm, they own everything. Pick up a piece of merchandise. It says Disney on the boxes.
Holy fuck! Oh well.
Yeah, they own it all outright.
Damn, I thought it was just the movie. Right?
No. They own Marvel. They own Star.
Yeah, so then it's probably safe to say that if that happened, Disney would take all the movie and TV show stuff and leave them with the comics then.
Well, somebody asked a good question. Can Marvel Studios survive without Disney? I'd say yes.
Now they just made $1 billion movie, dude. Absolutely.
Well, I think what would happen is then, I mean, now they can. If they parted ways, they could, because then they can do their own content. They can go rated R. They can go to VOD. They can become exclusive to Netflix or whatever. Like they can, probably do newer different characters from their back catalog and really, make something, make other characters that were not so good better. So,
Hey Nick, it looks like we got your impersonator back on the show.
oh, wonderful.
I know. I don't care what you pay. You're off. Goodbye.
Well, thanks for impersonating me, but I'm the one and the only, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last standing.
Yep.
Yeah. Except no substitutes, like with Good Morning Pop Culture.
Yeah, it must be some basement dweller fucking loser or something.
Yeah, nerd alert. No,
Yep.
folks, I honestly
You fucking think?
I stand by the fact that Marvel could survive without Disney. They've, like you
Absolutely.
said, they made $1 billion movie, multiple $1 billion movies. They were able to make Iron Man on their own. The first Avengers is technically Paramount, I believe. So I think they're okay. Like if Disney has to break up and the MCU becomes its own separate thing from Disney, it'll be completely fine.
Well, I mean, what would happen? Well, I mean, would they break up all their stuff, even Pixar, or would that still be part of Disney? You think?
That could be one of them. That could be. I honestly don't know exactly how that would work. I'm just playing hypothetical handball.
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
What
exactly.
if that?
Yeah, I mean, I would feel bad for Fox because Fox might shit the bed, or Comcast might scoop them up afterwards or something. That'd be weird.
Yeah, it's all just like corporate Pokemon card trading. It's like, hey, you
Yeah,
like this, I'll
basically,
trade you
that's what
that.
it is.
Oh, we can do this and we can evolve. Nope, fuck it, we're done.
Yeah, that would be fucking weird, man.
SGT Low sent in a super chat that says Disney has to spin off so much as to allow room for competition, like what happened to AT&T in the 1980s.
Well, now there's no competition between ISPs. It's all the same fucking overpriced internet for shit speeds. So whatever.
Basil says Disney will remake Soylent Green starring Dion Green.
I would be okay with that.
I would too.
Soylent Green is me. I mean, people.
I'm people. It's like
I jizz in the mix. I'm sorry.
I am Soylent Green.
No, I am Soylent Green.
No, I am Soylent Green.
That's the ending of the film. No one gets a reference right now except Channel Dad Brian Lake because he was alive when that movie.
That's true.
During that movie's timeline. Bernard Babinski says, "How do you think Captain Marvel is going to fare?" Well, Bernard, we've been pretty cautious about it. If it is full of the garbage like Brie Larson spews out into the world, it's going to be the first MCU flop because people don't buy into that shit anymore.
Honestly, I think it'll be fine because it's after the Infinity War thing. People want to see what's next.
Well, no,
They will be fine.
I said this on the High Council. Marvel knows what makes fucking money, and again, they are not gonna fucking fall into that bullshit where it's like, well, we have to make a statement with this film. No, they're like, we have to have characters that are balanced, that make sense, that get the fans invested in watching our fucking movie. They're not going to play that fucking shell game, especially, and again, I know, Kevin Feige got a little mouthy when he was at a press release for Ant-Man and Wasp, but again, he was at a press release for Ant-Man and Wasp. He's not, again, they're not going to play. They want this movie to make fucking money, period.
Yeah, exactly.
Ant-Man and Wasp seem to disappear too quickly.
Yeah, we talked about that last week on the High Council. It's just the timing is just so. I would have waited until November. I really would have waited until November to release it. If having it come out motherfucking 3 months later was just not. 2.5 months later was just not a good idea.
Not at all. Mexi Man and Cheese says Disney is the Borg. Resistance is futile. Possible silver lawn streaming service for most media, but knowing Disney would be $50 a month.
Yeah, I really do wish all the studios would be nice and play ball and make their own streaming service, like $20 a month or something. I would be down for that if I could get any. If I could get any and every movie on demand on any device for $20 a month, I'd be fine.
That's how you get rid of piracy.
No, that is entirely how you do that. All the studios put all their movies together in one streaming service, and you charge $20 a month, maybe 25, and that's really reaching. On any device, you kill piracy immediately. People will gladly pay for it. Gladly.
Basil says the secret ingredient in Disney Soylent Green is soy. Down Forward Punch says X-Men Days of Future doo-doo butter.
Oh my god.
I'm going to be making a doo-doo butter t-shirt for the website, Dion.
Yeah.
See how many people buy into that one.
I say we sell at least 5 on the first day.
I know, right? We're going to have a fucking party once that store launches. Grand Inquisitor. Jeff, since you're Mr. Shitter, who is Mr. World, Mr. Class, and Mr. Bull? You could change the GTA theme to Reservoir Dogs from time to time.
Oh my god.
Is there a Mr. Green in Reservoir Dogs?
No, there isn't.
There's Mr. Pink, Mr. White,
Mr. Orange.
Mr. Blonde.
Oh, okay. There's Mr. Pink though, right?
Yeah.
Correct. There is Mr. Pink.
Okay. I have some Reservoir Dog dolls down in my basement. Like they're in the box. We put them in those Rubbermaid containers. We bought it from Media Play as it was going out of business.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got a Mr. Orange because I used to be a big fan of Tim Roth. I mean, still am, but I had to get that one.
I mean, aren't you a huge fan of The Incredible Hulk where he plays Emil Blonsky?
It was one of the better parts of the movie.
So, Dion, are you back?
Almost. I'm getting another beer.
Back in a moment.
Yeah, Mr. White, Mr. Orange, Mr. Blonde, Mr. Pink.
Mr. Brown was Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, and then there's Mr. Blue, which was
according to our friend Darren, Kendo's Mr. World.
What?
Wow, Brian Lape is a fucking pervert, man. All women are pink on the inside.
Man, what a fucking psycho.
Damn, Lape. Some harsh ass words.
God, he must listen to Huey Lewis in the news all the time.
Yeah. So, since we're talking about weirdos and crazy shit, do you guys want to talk about the Chris Hardwick situation briefly?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's talk about that.
So, first off, somebody tweeted a picture of The Rock as Boba Fett, and I don't like looking at that. That's just no, but this comes from The Wrap. Chris Hardwick to return to The Talking Dead as AMC Wrap's review into misconduct accusation. After very careful review, including interviews with numerous individuals, we believe returning Chris to work is the appropriate step, AMC spokesman says. So we all know the Chris Hardwick situation, but Dion or Nick or Kendo, do you guys want to elaborate a little further for the listeners out there? Just a quick, brief 30-second summary.
No, I'm good.
All right, well.
I mean, just and feel free to stop me if I'm wrong. Obviously, we're all aware of what's going on with me too. Overall, good thing. People, but specifically, Chris Hardwick. And stop me if I have the details wrong. Was apparently he was accused of sexually harassing people. I don't know if it was during the course of his shows, but
Hardwick was publicly accused of sexual misconduct by ex-girlfriend Chloe Dykstra in June.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
did not name the former boyfriend whom she said pressured her into sex and ultimately derailed her career. It was pretty easy to connect the dots to the Nerdist founder. In her essay titled Rose-Colored Glasses, a Confession, the 29-year-old said that she was in her early 20s. She dated a man almost 20 years my senior who displayed what she called controlling behavior, including ordering her to remain in the hotel room while parties at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes.
So I don't want to make it too dark.
Yeah, and then she said some shit, but she was like cheating on him with an actor or whatever. Is that what happened?
I don't know if it was that they cheated, but just to kind of for his side, which and we'll get into what we think after this, but he was saying that they had a very nasty breakup and that she was really pissed at him, and that this conveniently came out shortly after they broke up, and she, when it first broke, he hadn't even spoke to her in forever. So, he was, and again, he was very caught off guard by the whole thing. It wasn't like this was something that had come up during the course of their relationship. This was after a very bad breakup.
Well, you guys know how much I hate Chris Hardwick on a personal level. I just can't fucking stand
me as well.
Oh yeah, dude.
But I never let that color my judgment of the situation until the whole story came out. And it's interesting that Chloe Dykstra blames Chris Hardwick for her career failures when, if you look her up, what is she known for? Cosplay. She has her fucking Wikipedia page is essentially her life for a third of a paragraph, then cosplay, and then the shit with Chris Hardwick. The only reason she is where she is because her dad worked on fucking Star Wars. Okay, her dad was a revolutionary special effects artist, and he worked on stuff like Star Wars, Batman Forever, Batman and Robert, Stuart Little, X-Men First Class, Spider-Man 1 and 2, all kinds of shit. The guy's a legend in the field. Her not so much. So I'm not here to rip on him or her, but that's just part of the news segment for today. That Chris Hardwick is coming back.
And again, we say this all the time, you know. And Jeff brought up a very good point. We try to be very objective, despite how we feel about them personally. And again, I say this every time we talk about something that comes up. We wait until the fucking facts come out, and I'm a lot more comfortable now speaking to this after AMC is doing their investigation. And you can't say that they just want him to come out clear, because they invested a lot in this dude, and AMC is in this weird position where they got to come up with life after Walking Dead, and they're not going to risk their reputation without doing an investigation. And with them doing one, you know, it looks to be as if a lot of the facts are now in a position where we can all see them and understand them. And again, you know, despite I can't stand the motherfucker, but you know, if they did an investigation and nothing is coming of it, where you know people feel comfortable saying that what she's saying isn't necessarily true or corroborated, you know, I'm glad to see with him go back to work. I am, you know, because this shit, again, like I said, overall, Me Too is good. People feeling empowered and not standing up for being assaulted and harassed, that's great. Again, we have to be very careful with the knee-jerk witch hunt reactions. And it's very good to see a company do an investigation and let the motherfucker go back to work.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Even if I do hate The Talking Dead.
Oh, no.
It's the worst show on AMC by far. But
well, no.
The
The comic book bullshit was, the comic book bullshit, Talking Dead, and then The Walking Dead itself, and also Fear of the Walking Dead, all bullshit. They need to,
What was that Outland show about the trains and the ninjas or some shit like that?
I think it's just called Outland.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck that show too, because I said so. Bagel Goose, we're gonna read your super chat now to move on to a happier subject. So, Dion is Mr. Horse.
Of course.
Fuck you.
How about Dion's Mr. Ed? If you guys would like,
Fuck you too.
Maybe on tomorrow,
Jeffrey.
supporting pop culture, we'll take a super chat. We'll get Dion Mr. Ed's DVD collection, and I'll mail it to his house. We got you a turkey suit, Dion. Anything is possible with our fans, okay? You're gonna be a fucking turkey.
Gobble, gobble.
Well, gobble, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. It exists. Holy shit.
What, the turkey suit?
No, the Mr. Ed complete collection.
Yeah, no.
Holy shit.
Wilbur.
Oh my god. That's whew. And now Amazon knows that I looked at this and it's gonna email me about this for the next 6 months.
And next we're gonna get Dion My Mother the car.
Easy now. That's what my son wants.
Is he afraid of talking cars now too?
So what do you guys have? What's next? Nick?
Let's see. The only thing I have, it was a very small snippet of Men in Black.
Small snippet. All right.
Listen here, motherfucker. Emma Thompson will reprise her role as Agent O in the soft reboot of Men in Black, starring Tessa Thompson and Chris Evans in the lead roles. That's all I got.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, the complete Mr. Ed is only $37
Nice.
on eBay.
Oh.
It's a lot more expensive on Amazon.
Yeah, it's $72 on Amazon. It's $35 on eBay.
Yep.
One very special person with a very generous super chat can make that happen.
And it's free shipping. Oh, good. My Beverly Hills Cop item shipped. Anyway, I can't do that on air, or else I'm not going to have a fucking podcast to talk about tonight. Sorry, folks. I need to get off eBay. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's Chris Hemsworth, not Chris Evans.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
By the way, I don't think Cecil actually died. I think that was
He's
just
not
PBS.
dead.
Because Bagel Goose is here, and that's Cecil.
Yeah.
Well, that and Cecil just tweeted out a bunch of pictures like an hour ago.
He got eaten by a shark shortly thereafter. The Meg got him.
Well, I mean, then that's some really fast traveling news.
Bagel Goose, it was $36, the Bagel Goose. Zaire says, have you talked about the Mary Sue not wanting a black Buffy? They racist. Have you guys heard about this Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot bullshit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's
Oh my god, somebody just sent in a $50 super chat. Ed,
Hey!
oh my god.
shit.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, I'm writing it down on my list. As soon as we're off air, I'll buy Mr. Ed, and I'll give it to Dion on at Horror Hound.
And then we'll sit down. We'll live stream us sitting there with him watching a couple
Motherfucking
episodes.
fans are crazy as hell. God,
we love you, goddamn it, we love you.
God damn it. Fucking
Thank you.
The
No,
minute someone says something,
hold on. We got to
that
think.
shit up.
We have to thank Rainier Engel. specifically for the Canadian $50 super chat.
Renee, you one crazy motherfucker. You know that.
Thank you very much. We will make sure it gets put to good use and take many pictures and film of Dion enjoying Mr. Ed.
And then we'll fucking take video of me watching it while at fucking Horror Hound when we're not at the table.
I'm gonna make you cry that weekend.
Oh God.
Oh my God. I can't believe wow, we got Mr. Ed in a turkey costume for Dion.
God damn it.
This is the best week ever.
God damn it.
Oh man.
So real quick before the super chat rolls away, Zayer asked about the Mary Sue Buffy the Vampire recasting. What do you guys think about that?
From what I heard, they're just getting like a black female to play her. That's all I've heard, and I'm okay with it because
why?
I mean, it's fine. I mean, I didn't really. I watched all of Buffy. I didn't care about it too much. I thought it was good. No big deal. I mean, even if it was a dude, I understand. Like there would be a little bit more. People would be a little bit more pissed off. But they're just changing her from white to black. What does it matter? Like she's still female, so.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, if anyone kind of familiar with the lore, the Legend of the Slayers have been black in the process of the show.
Yep.
So that's why I didn't have a problem with it. My issue is it going to be fucking good or is it going to be Joss Whedon being Joss Whedon? But yeah, I mean, that one, I was just like, it's not, obviously Sarah Michelle Gellar, is Buffy, so it's definitely weird to change how she looks. But again, seeing how the lore within the show, it doesn't bother me.
Oh, it does bother me because it's the same thing we always talk about with James Bond or every character. Because none of us really like Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Nope.
So we don't give a shit, honestly. Like we're not gonna watch the show if Sarah Michelle Gellar came back.
It's pronounced Gellar.
Gellar, excuse me, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
There you go.
We weren't gonna watch the show, but I'll stake my thing on. Yeah, don't change the fucking character. Don't even make more Buffy. Leave it alone. It's done. It was what it ended 20 years ago.
Yeah, 2003, I think is when it ended.
Yeah, it ended, and then they kept it going with comics. So, yeah, I mean, I guess people should have bought more comics. They wanted more Buffy. I don't know, but
it's just a stupid thing to rehash and remake.
God, they rehash and remake everything all the time. I mean, they're just digging for fucking.
Well, I think for me, the difference being, James Bond. For me, he is James Bond. So James Bond's the same person, even with different actors. There's a specific look with Buffy. The lore, the reason why it doesn't bother me too much is because the point of the Slayer was that it could be anybody.
Why not make Michelle Vampire Slayer then?
And that would be fine. And
that would be fine. Not Buffy. Buffy, what's her fucking? I don't know her last name. Armitage or something like that.
Summers, Buffy Summers.
Yeah, but that's what it is. Buffy Summers.
I like Buffy Armitage better. I'm gonna call
it's way funnier. It's definitely funnier.
If they can make her black, I can call her Armitage. Okay, you guys get the double standard out there in the world.
Buffy Johnson.
That sounds like a porn star.
Buffy Johnson.
Buffy Johnson.
Buffy Hardwick. Yeah, but no, like what Dion's saying is true because like James Bond is always going to be a British white guy. Always. That's the beginning of the character. Right. That's the backstory. That's the whole thing. If they change that, they change the whole character. But as you're saying with Buffy, I've watched the whole thing. Like, yeah, there are Slayers from different eras of time who are black, white, men, women, whatever. So for her to be black doesn't matter at all.
Okay, well, I'm not going to watch it either way. So
no.
Because it's most likely good. Because was it Fox that was redoing it?
Doesn't matter. It'll be Disney now.
That's true.
Yep. I mean, if CW did it, it might have a chance.
Let's see. Marefti Aline sent in a super chat that says, "Good evening, Mr. Shitter and the Shitter Squad. I just got home from work feeling much better." Well, Marefti Aline had been feeling pretty crappy over the last 2 days, was it? So he's been keeping us up to date. I'm glad you're alive and well, and I hope you're enjoying this episode of World Class Bullshitters. And go back and listen to the beginning of the show. And if you're well enough, listen to Good Morning Pop Culture. No, but I always do wonder about certain people if they tell me, "I'm sick or this." We had one fan. Oh my God, his name escapes me. Grim, it was a Grim Falcon. Said there was a shooting around him, and I was like, "Oh my God, I hope that dude's okay." And then he reported back to us. So I'm always glad when the listeners report back because I don't want anybody to
Don't die like Cecil.
I don't die like Cecil.
Get eaten by a goddamn shark.
Hashtag not my book. Let's see. Benny Warren says, "What do y'all think about the new Godzilla?"
I'm on board.
I am excited. I'm
on board.
kind of sad that they didn't put Kong in it, but it looks fucking cool. It'd look even better without fucking 11 randomly running around because you know how I fucking hate kids randomly being in the middle of shit. But it looks. They fucking showed King Ghidorah. They showed Mothra. God damn it! I can't wait. I'm just pissed again. I wanted to see Kong. I was hoping to see Godzilla and Kong and Mothra teaming up against the King, baby. But hey, I'll take what I can fucking get.
Yeah, I was hoping for that as well, but I guess we just have to wait a little bit longer for there to be a Kong Godzilla fight.
Yeah, I guess that was I guess they said 2020 was when that one was slated for production, I think. But
Well, you got to do it right. You don't want it to be your second movie where the two biggest people fight each other and one dies for no reason whatsoever.
Somebody's saying, "What about horse masks?" I think that came from Bagel Goose. Horse mask? Well, if you guys want us to get a horse mask, you know what to do. We should get. Oh my god!
don't you motherfuckers even think about it,
guys? Everyone should order their own horse mask, and then at Star Wars Celebration, come up to Dion as a horse.
Yeah.
Oh
That's how I'm gonna
god!
make him cry.
Oh my god! We just see a bunch of horse masks at Star Wars Celebration. We know exactly why they're there.
That should be our official thing for the fans. Like how a lot of groups have like fans that like wear certain things. Ours should be like them wearing horse masks.
Yeah.
Support world class bullshitters. Wear a horse mask
And a T-shirt.
Yeah.
And the t-shirt.
Zaire wanted to clarify the super chat though. It said, "But the Mary Sue doesn't like it. They don't want Buffy to be race swapped. It's hypocrisy for them. It is hypocrisy for them.
Oh,
You're 100% right.
We're not saying it's not. We're just saying we're not interested.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because they should be happy that it's a black female, and also the character being a strong female, they should be happy it's being rebooted and coming back to TV. But they're being assholes about it. So,
But they jumped on everyone that got pissed about James Bond. They jumped on everybody that got pissed about Iron Man and
Doctor Who.
But no, she should have to be black. Blah 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 blah. It's like, all right, motherfuckers.
yeah, their true colors are showing now. I mean, they're one of the things that they really love is getting changed, and they're just like, no, don't change it. It's like, why?
People in the chat are actually confused about Sarah Michelle Gellar or Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Jalar.
Jalar.
Let's see who else. Logan Michael sent in a super chat that says, "Use this to buy something horse themed for Dion." Thank you, Logan Michael. I'm gonna get Dion actual horse meat.
Now that's going too far.
Fine, I'll just get you how about a Shetland pony for my birthday party?
No, I want one of those. Let's just get him a horse ride. Oh, what we do is, they've got them handsome cab rides there in Cincinnati, right? Mm-hmm. Let's just go for a ride on one of those at your birthday party.
There we go. That's how we're gonna roll up to the bar. A fucking horse-drawn carriage.
We're not getting a limousine. We're getting a handsome cab.
Dion's gonna be like, "I hate this. I hate you guys. Why did I come here?"
Oh, I'm fucking walking if we do that shit. I'm just fucking
Oh, whatever.
So we're gonna, after October, we're gonna have a missing persons flyer for Dion.
Well, channel dad Brian Lape can clean up his game. He can join us before Disney buys us. I love how some of you are gonna be like, "Did Disney really buy you guys?" No, Disney didn't buy us yet. Let's see. Alpha Terranima says, "Buffy, yes, Queen Slayer." I don't get that reference.
Yeah.
Yes, Queen. Oh,
yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. Yes.
Oh, I'm glad you're here, Dion, to explain the memes to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the oldest one here, but I feel like it sometimes.
Yeah. We're just not urban enough.
Oh, we don't sound enough like Huey.
Yeah, he's too black sounding for me.
Aaron Cook said, "My channel's first review should be going up tomorrow. Sicario 2. Since my channel is a work in progress, can we all agree the Glass trailer looked legit?"
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, Aaron Cook, 100%. And by the way, Aaron Cook, I think you're on our Facebook page. Make sure you post a link to that so people can join up and subscribe. So we can all check it out. I'll definitely want to check it out, Aaron. And I wanted to see Sicario 2. Hell, I tried to watch Sicario 1, but they took it off Hulu.
Bastards.
That's fucking weird.
Bernard Brabinski, this one's for you, Dion. Can you imagine Disney Godzilla? Ryan Johnson directs. Ghidorah Ghidorah as pansexual. 3 heads, 3 ways.
Get out. Just get out.
Just, you know what, sir? I never tell people to stop listening. Stop listening.
Bikini 90 says, by 2020, we can finally forgive Ryan Johnson to let him direct Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Nope.
With a smiling face with tears.
Sir, stop listening.
Let's see. The Cobra Viper says, I have a problem. Ethan is live on my laptop. World Class Bullshitters on my phone. If Jeremy starts to live stream, my daughter is going to cry when I take her iPad.
Well, the solution is
goddamn. You evil motherfucker.
Well, you know what? She's too young. She should go get a job and work for her own iPad. Okay,
goddamn right.
All right.
You can deliver newspapers at night.
Sure.
You know what? It's a job.
Late
it's a
editions.
Job. It's a job.
What is this? 38?
Yeah.
Brian Labor, remember?
Send her ass down in the coal mine.
Oh my god.
Cobra Viper, thank you for supporting all 3 of the channels in the High Council, dude, though. I appreciate it. I know Ethan's watching the Clone Wars. By the way, listeners, we got a pretty good amount of people still here. Yeah, 693, almost the highest number. So tomorrow night, we're going to have a live watch party, Return of the Living Dead, and then Saturday, if enough people show up, I'm going to do a Clone Wars live watch party for the animated series from Cartoon Network. That video, that whole series is on YouTube as we speak. So we'll get together and we'll watch that. I'll give you guys the same link I'm watching. We'll have a timestamp and we'll talk about Star Wars, the Clone Wars at great lengths. I think we'll do, 3 hours long? We'll do all 3 hours. So that's what's going to be happening on Saturday night. So be prepared for that. Brian Moran says, Muffy Johnson, the transgender traffic conductor. What?
I think that would have potential. There's so many stories you
Come
could have.
this way, Queen. Yeah,
Until someone rolls over her foot and she gets disability, she adopts a kid.
That's just another dynamic to the show that you could explore socioeconomic stuff.
Midnight Cherry TV. What's next? A white Axel Foley? A Latina bowler? Little baby bowler.
Hey, there's already a Latin Magnum PI now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch that.
No
It
one's
doesn't
gonna
have
watch
with the
that.
skin color. It's, hey, I'm not going to watch a goddamn Magnum PI reboot.
Yeah, but that fucking blows my mind that they redid that instead of just making an original PI show. They're like, oh no, let's keep the name on it. Guess what? Now he jumps off the fucking Ferrari off of a cliff. Fight me.
So that would be Magnum PI.
Oh, fuck you.
Easy.
So, Kendo, how many news stories did you have before we play our little game?
Just the Jeff story of the week.
All right, folks. Well, Kendo's going to give the Jeff story of the week, and then we're going to play a fun game. So do not click away because it's going to be a lot of fun. So, Ghetto Bible, thank you for your super chat.
And we'll be right back after this.
After this super chat, of course. We need a black Xena warrior princess who beats up white men. Money. That came from Ghetto Bible.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Bagel Goose has an important question. New Buffy as Idris Elba? Confirmed?
Oh, God, dude. I'd actually watch the show then.
You know what? No. If it was Idris Elba in a high school as like a cheerleader, I'd watch it. Fuck it, I would.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be hilarious. That would be goddamn
Cross-dressing
hilarious.
Idris Elba? That's money.
Blow Me One Cannoli says American History X starring Chris Rock.
Jeez. He's gonna get raped in prison?
Champagne in solitary confinement. There is no champagne in solitary confinement.
Oh,
Kevin Hart plays the Edward Furlong character.
Jeez.
He's size appropriate.
And then Bernard Babinski says, Dion, you get props for tonight. Raises beer. Cheers.
Amen, sir. I'm going to raise my bourbon to you. Cheers, my brother.
Well, Dion, you might want to down that drink after this super chat from a clever fish. What's next? A Blade movie where Blade is gay since he's already black and the SJW bar must be always raised? Hashtag gay Blade.
You need to stop that right now. I'm going to take your $5, but I sure as shit am not going to accept it without saying, sir, I need you to exit stage left with that bullshit.
God damn it. God damn it. This is the world we live in. So, folks, it's time for the Jeff story of the week from Kendo. Kendo, take it away.
Dateline, Nashville, Tennessee, boys, where a naked man was found by police doing jumping jacks in the women's bathroom of a McDonald's. He was arrested for public indecency, trespassing, and public intoxication charges. Police were summoned to said McDougal's in Nashville due to a, quote, male subject who was locked in the women's restroom naked. Restaurant manager reported that the man had quote, been there all day. It's a long time. A patrolman encountered Brody Young, 25, in the bathroom. Young, the cop added, was indeed naked. Young, this picture, was erratic in doing jumping jacks and hitting the wall, reported the cop. No mention of what was hitting the wall. Who noted a strong chemical odor in the bathroom, evidence that the intoxicated man had also been huffing.
Oh, Jesus. Was this 1997?
Apparently. Deemed a, quote, danger to himself and others, obviously. Young was taken into custody and charged with several misdemeanors. During a court appearance, he pled guilty to criminal trespass and was fined a whopping $329.
Whoa.
Prosecutors did drop the indecency and public intoxication counts. He has been barred from entering that McDonald's, and he remains locked up in county jail to an outstanding warrant for huffing chemicals.
I love how just huffing chemicals. They don't tell you what it is. It's just chemicals.
I mean, it's a bathroom, so I'm assuming it's like cleaning chemicals, but you don't want to huff like bleach. That'll fuck you up.
Fuck you for that picture there, Jeffova.
You mean this video of this horse?
Yeah, fuck you.
So,
Oh my God, what the fuck? Cowabunga says Black Buffy is the result of Blade giving Sarah Michelle Gellar that BBC. Oh my God.
Mulatto Buffy. That's mocha. That's mocha. That's hashtag mocha Buffy.
But I want to give a shout out to Jack Cack for xenophobic warrior princess.
That's awesome. He has to troll the border all day.
Gabrielle, build that wall.
Oh, Dion, there's a real horse on the video screen.
Yeah, fucking thanks.
So, Kendo,
God.
you got a little game for us to play tonight, correct?
I do, gentlemen. It's a game called Bad People, the game that is meant to destroy friendships.
Oh, Jesus.
So this could very well be... Actually, these questions aren't as bad as some of the other ones out there, but we will be exploring this from time to time. So the rules of the game are really simple. You just can't answer yourself, and if you'd like to give a reason as why you picked whoever it is you picked, you may do so.
Ooh, I'm picking Brian late for everything.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be just, the four of us, but you know what? Fuck it. We'll throw Lape out there if we need to. Somebody's got to go under the bus, and it damn sure ain't going to be one of us. That's a wrap.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week.
All right. So the first question, who do you think is most likely to join a cult?
Dion.
Kendo.
Easily Kendo.
Why me?
Kendo would start the cult. Dion would join it.
I was going to say Dion for the exact same reasons Jeff probably has.
Old white women. There you go, Dion. You'll join any cult for old white women.
Yeah.
He's not denying it.
You ain't wrong, motherfucker. That's a very strong point. That one gets a head nod of approval.
I can't wait. I can't speak. I can't wait till we go live where people can see us, so they can see the head nods of approval. Dion.
Yeah, just see my expression where I'm just going, yeah.
All right. So the next question is in the same line as that one. Most likely to fall for a pyramid scheme.
Kendo.
How would I fall for a pyramid scheme? I'd see right through that shit. I would pick Dion because it would be an old white lady pitching it to him.
Listen, pyramid schemes involve fucking money. I got to deal with the goddamn what's the company that sells knives? Clitco or Cutco or whatever out here. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Okay.
I feel like I'd be the one that would most likely start a pyramid scheme. All right, so here's one where it'll be a lot of fun. Whose funeral will have the smallest attendance?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Kendo's.
Kendo. Nick's Indian. Everybody in the hemisphere. Everyone in the hemisphere is going to show up.
I thought he was
Definitely Kendo.
You guys are discounting the fact that I was a very popular educator. So,
you were popular as something else.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay. In these politically charged times, Dion, we have to be careful.
I was going to say Nick. Just because I don't know if he knows it. Well, he knows a lot of people too.
Yeah, I know quite a bit.
Who doesn't know a lot of people? Dion.
What do you mean? I don't know a lot of people. Is that your fucking benchmark, right? Who doesn't know a lot of people? Probably Dion.
Well, if it's any consolation, I would go to your funeral and I would smoke a cigar over your casket.
As you would, as you should, and also
while we drink fine whiskey.
yes.
Oh yeah, I would.
If that doesn't happen in real life, I will haunt you motherfuckers for forever. But I would also go to Kendo's funeral. The only problem is I'd be one of like 11 people there. That's why I'm saying Kendo, least people there.
Yeah, I know a lot of people though. Okay, so most likely to masturbate in the bathroom at work.
Dion.
Yeah, Dion.
Yeah, probably Dion.
Yeah, Dion. I was gonna say Dion. All right.
Glad we're all in agreement on that one, even me. Goddamn.
All right, so this is where it'll get a little bit more interesting. The one you'd least like to be for 24 hours.
Kendo.
No.
Why? I don't ever do anything. I just hang out.
Yeah, but the daddy issues, they're just.
I don't have any damn issues.
You have a responsibility to a child.
That's true.
Yeah.
You live in the middle of nowhere.
No internet.
You don't have internet.
I know you fucking go. You become Mr. Robot because your internet's all fucked up. You live in Missouri. You're
I was
a
gonna
Reds
pick-
fan. That's another shitty thing.
I'm not a Reds fan.
I'm not Reds.
I'm not even a Reds fan.
Cardinals. Excuse me. I'm like, you're a Cardinals fan. It's like fuck.
All right, I think we've ripped into Kendo enough. Next question.
I was gonna pick Jeff just because I wouldn't want to deal with the fucking shit he deals with on a daily basis.
Thank you.
Who would be the most difficult old person to be around?
Kendo.
Yeah, I guess so.
I was gonna pick Dion because I don't find old white women attractive.
Yeah, but neither will he, because they'll be the same age as him. He'll be liking the corpses and shit.
Oh boy.
Oh, necrophilia. Yeah.
That makes it even
you're
worse.
cold.
No, I'm not into necrophilia. I'm into old rich white women by that time.
Yeah, like where's
You're into
Dion?
them now.
He's in the cemetery again.
I'm into the MILF rich white women. Old is insinuating, a lot of gray hairs. They got the
Elon Musk's
going
mother.
Yeah, Mrs. Musk.
Yeah, you
on.
like
She's
her.
fine though. Yeah, she's not. I mean, that's different. That's different.
She's still pretty wrinkly.
Whatever. She's not wrinkly. She's aged. She's marbled.
She's marbled.
That's mold, Dion. It's either fat or mold. That's what marbling is. It's a nice way of saying it's barely decent.
It's really
Piggybacking off of that, I love how Blue Watcher's comment is just, don't screw dead people.
If there's one thing anybody can take away from this episode, it's don't have sex with the dead.
Yeah, don't screw dead people. If there's one thing you get from our channel, don't screw dead people.
And Dion hates horses.
And then it's just, well, fuck you. But
Can we have that below our logo, like real small, like WCBS, World Class Bullshitters? Don't fuck the dead.
don't screw dead people, guys. Just don't.
Just really tiny letters. Oh man.
All right, Kendo, got any more?
Yeah, 3 more. Who would be the worst phone sex operator?
Nick.
Yeah.
Because he stutters when he gets excited. Just be like, do you like that?
Yeah,
I
that's
just
true. It would be.
Time we had Nick reenact the scene from Wayne's World. He's like, "Does this guy know how to party or what?" I was just like, "Thanks for no selling it."
Yeah.
So just imagine Nick's like, "Hello, thanks for dialing 1-900-SEXY." Press
That would
4
be.
for
It
anal.
would be like
Just going
that
in.
that Rocco episode. Oh baby, yes. It would just be like that the whole time.
Yeah, he'd be like, my name is Nick. I'm your Samoan cream dream. What can I do for you? Yes, mommy. Yes, mommy. It feels so good.
You have to
It feels
update
so
your
good.
iPad.
Please, we've updated our privacy. Please take a look at that. Thank you.
Now, what if Nick called a phone sex line? What would that sound like, Dion?
Oh my god.
Why don't you call one right now, Nick?
Give me a number.
Oh my God! Okay, hold on.
Now, what was the late night one that they'd always show? Hotline, 1-800-hotline or something.
Oh, live links.
Live links. Yes.
Give me a number. I will put this on speakerphone right now.
Oh my God! Here we go.
1-800 wet butt.
Jesus.
That is way funnier than it should be. So,
folks, if you would like to listen to Nick call a phone sex operator as a joke, press F right now because we'll make it happen.
There's gonna be so many Fs.
Oh my god. People are just laughing their asses off. Do it. People are saying yes. Okay. 855.
Let's see here. 855. Okay.
361.
361.
7627.
7627.
By the way, everyone who sent in the super chat, I have those in front of me. Don't worry, I won't forget. But I want to make sure we get to this.
Welcome to Live Links. For English,
oh yeah.
1. Para español, oprima 2. Welcome to Live Links, where you can make a real connection. At Live Links, you can browse greetings, exchange messages.
This is like
and
fucking
connect
Christmas
live.
right now.
Whatever you're in the mood for, Live Links is for you. Live Links is for callers 18 and over. If that's not
you're
you,
18, baby.
hang up now. If it is you, get ready to have some real fun.
Yeah,
Continuing,
baby, I
we're
can't
consenting
wait.
to allow us to send you text messages about our services and special
God, no.
offers. If you don't want to receive these messages, reply with stop. Standard message and data rates may apply. Please see our terms and conditions on our website for more information.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Guys, press 1 to talk to women. Women, press 2 to talk to guys.
Yeah, that was a
If you
quick.
have
That's a quick
membership,
one. Man.
enter it now. Otherwise, press the pound key.
You have to press it again.
Oh shit. Okay.
Come on, Snow and Cream Dream, get it right.
I pressed 1 already. When it said 1, I pressed it.
We about to get it on.
Please check your number and try again. If you have a membership, enter it now. Otherwise, press the pound key.
Yeah.
We'd like to offer you a free trial at $10 value, so you can start having fun and meeting great local women right now.
Oh,
To get
fuck.
your free trial
And-
now,
And by fun, they mean nut.
to get your free trial later, press the pound key.
Oh god.
Free
What the
trial
things I do for
now.
this channel.
A free nut?
3
Yes, please.
minutes remaining. Your
Remember,
free
you gotta
trial
tell this
is
woman that you're on a podcast.
3 days, and it must be used from this phone number. Have fun.
Oh
There
fuck.
are 24 women in your region.
Yes,
Choose
sir.
which language you want to chat in. For English, press 1. For Spanish, press 2. To repeat these choices,
feel like the
press 9.
Spanish might be
To
more
leave the
fun.
live connection, you need to record a
Espanol.
greeting to introduce yourself to the other caller.
Oh my god.
Let's record
Just
today's
hang it up.
Como
Alright,
está
alright.
Estrada?
Alright. I turned it off. I was like,
God.
shit, alright.
You should have gave your greeting is I'm the Samoan cream dream you've been waiting for, baby.
And then it'd be like some chick from like fucking Tallahassee. Oh, you're the Samoan Cream Dream. I can't wait to have a long john.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that was I hope they don't start texting me.
Oh,
Well,
I
just
hope
hit
they do.
text
I
back
want you to
stop.
Post those text messages.
Oh, I will. As soon as I get them, I'll take screenshots.
So we need to catch up because we don't have too much time left on tonight's episode.
But I think that was entertaining as shit.
that was entertaining
Yeah.
as shit.
Well, next time join before the show so we can get right to the nitty gritty. But
Oh god.
Yeah. We got to get down to business. We don't have time.
we got some collective nuts that we got to bust with live links. Goddamn it, we can't be waiting for menus and speaking in English.
So we had Great Loner say, Jeff, Adam West was offered the role of James Bond, but he turned it down because he felt it should always be played by a Brit. I did know that, Great Loner. I think he would have been a decent Bond if he could have done the voice right. He had the look, he had the sophistication, the suave nature. He was in that commercial for, was it coffee or cocoa powder or whatever? He looked legit, so I would have bought that one.
Yeah, man.
Down Forward Punch says, Dion would join the Wear the most white women at cult.
Where do I put it?
Wait, sorry, where the
That
moist
new
white
clip would
women
be
call
me,
that.
yep.
Oh my god.
Scythe and Jetter says, my group's going to make a graphic novel. Would you guys be open to reviewing a preview of it? If so, email to where? worldclassbs@mail.com is the best and only way to contact us via email. So that is worldclassbs@mail.com. The best mail.
Live links.
No, don't
Sexy
don't
singles in your area.
No, don't email to live links. They will take that and make it their script for the next customer or something.
Hello, you've reached Live Links. Would you like to hear a story? Press 1 for the tale of Johnny.
It's the fucking sexiest version of Tales of the Crypt ever.
Hey there, boys and ghouls. Party Elm Civvy says, Cults, I've already joined the cult of Doomcock. Looking forward to seeing this after work. Appreciate you guys. Party Elm Civvy, I always appreciate you as well. A Clever Fish says, Rose Tico is my favorite Star Wars character. Not really, but now I have a clip of Jeff saying Rose Tico is his favorite Star Wars character to clip, cut, and use out of context. Hashtag pyramid scheme.
God damn it.
You tricked me, A Clever Fish. I'll see you in court. Ghosty Ghost says, I'm late. What have I missed? Well, Ghosty Ghost, you've missed a hell of an episode.
Yep. Go back. To the
I think we
beginning,
actually beat Ethan for most of our live stream.
Oh, really?
I think we had more viewers than he did for most of it. So,
geez.
Power of bullshit. Elusive Goalie says, money for Nick's phone call.
Thanks.
We should retry this on camera.
Oh, my God.
Horror Hound, we got a new gag we're going to do, motherfuckers.
live streaming us calling a sex line.
Now, Kenda, you're going to have to talk to the chick for like an hour.
Plus, what other podcast has done that? Spoiler alert, 1, world-class bullshitters.
Boom. The progenitors of shit. McKinney90 says there are too many contenders for best episode of World Class Bullshitters, and this is one of them with a laughing face.
I like to think that every episode is better than the last one, and the last one was the best.
Steve Harvey begs to differ.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey can suck it. That episode's
Lou.
not that great.
Fuck off. And then finally, Klaus Dork says, don't worry, Jeff, use my membership. LOL. I will, Klaus Dork.
Oh, my
Thank you. You do so much for the channel already, and now we can use your Live Links account.
Thanks,
Awesome.
buddy.
So, do you guys have anything else you think we should cover? Let me check our email real quick. We got our inbox here, worldclassbs@mail.com. Best mail.
Dot live links. The other thing,
Yeah.
fucking Ant-Man trailer. I want to talk to you guys about that.
You mean the Shazam trailer, right?
No, not Shazam. Excuse me. Aquaman. Fucking
Oh, Aquaman. Okay.
Aquaman, starring the dude from Game of Thrones, the dude that's fucking the Cosby daughter. What's his name? Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa. Yeah, man. I fucking for some reason it's like Disney, which is what I want to talk about. Like, are they, especially with this Shazam, are they trying to turn the corner in terms of not being so goddamn dark? Did Deadpool 2 strike a nerve for? Well, I mean, I know that they planned it before Deadpool 2, but they're finally not all doom and gloom and full of boom, man.
It looks like the stream dropped for a minute.
You guys hear me now?
No. We're fine. We can hear each other. The listeners couldn't hear us. It says, oh my God, it's gone. They're back. We're back now, but a lot of people left because they thought the stream got cut.
We were erased from existence.
Damn it, Thanos. We survived the snap, and now we're going to whoop your ass.
Yeah, now people are coming back. They're like, hey, they didn't die.
Nope,
Yeah,
still
YouTube's
very much
dropping
alive,
a little-
unlike
A
Cecil.
little bit all the time now, and it's pissing me off.
You know, thank you, YouTube, for stuff.
Well, you can always stream on another platform if we need to.
Yeah.
Cool. I just hope as many people watch.
I mean, you give them the links, they'll watch.
We're a brand now, baby.
We are a brand.
Yeah.
We're a lifestyles brand like Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Evil Ash, everyone's wife gets a little bit moist for Jason Momoa. Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
And so does Dustin.
Yeah.
He gets a little bit more than moist.
Turgid. Actually steal my word.
Yeah.
I don't think we got shut down for trying to have phone sex because nobody wanted to have phone sex at all.
Yeah.
Plus, that'd be hilarious. If YouTube's smart, they would let that shit happen.
Yeah, they'd be like, well, you actually did it. I'm like, nah, whatever. So back to your Aquaman trailer discussion.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot we were talking about that. Is DC starting to turn the corner from all the doom and gloom bullshit? I mean, because with Aquaman had some funny moments. I actually, even though it's almost a remake of Black Panther, there were funny moments. There was with Shazam, them leaning on the comedy bit. Is DC finally not finally getting past the whole crying in their fucking bedroom in the cold shower mode of things.
Jeez.
Your version of
like to think
depressing
so.
is quite interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I watched the Shazam. I can't even say it. Shazam trailer, and I really liked it. I'm probably gonna go check it out. It looks funny. So
Yeah, I talked about it at great length on Good Morning Pop Culture on Tuesday. I was really into the Shazam trailer, and Aquaman was fine for what it was. I enjoyed it.
yeah, it's okay.
Well, I'm thinking more of the big picture. So are DC? Maybe it's the merger, but are they trying to get their shit together here? I mean, obviously we haven't seen anything what's going to happen with Wonder Woman 2, but Shazam kind of quelled a little bit of my concerns, even though the costume still looks kind of weird. Aquaman. Are they trying to actually make good shit?
I would think that it's not so much the merger as it is what happened with Justice League might have been the wake up call they needed.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Definitely. I mean,
that should have been their $1 billion film like the Avengers, and it fucking went nowhere in the box office.
Yeah.
Although it wasn't even that bad of a movie.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We reviewed it. And it was good.
What, 700 million, which is a huge letdown, but still.
I'll look
Yeah.
up the box office.
I was gonna say whatever it made, whatever it grossed, it probably just maybe would have paid the bills. I don't know.
It definitely wasn't the amount to match the marketing for sure. But I you're right, man. I think it definitely was just. It's just interesting watching. Aquaman's December, and then Shazam is January. To have two back-to-back movies that actually look like fucking fun. I'm like, okay. I mean, it's cool to see DC kind of actually get their fucking characters here.
I agree. I'm hoping that this is the next evolution for superhero flicks. It's like now we can have decent ones on both sides of the aisle.
Yeah.
It looks like the budget for Justice League was $300 million, according to Wikipedia, and according to Box Office Mojo, it made $657.9 million worldwide.
Damn, that's less than what I thought. God damn, that's probably barely cutting even with promotional costs.
Yeah, all those reshoots and Henry Cavill CGI mustache cost him, $750 billion, from what I heard from a reliable source.
Yeah. So
I still love how Mission Impossible was like, no, he's not shaving it. Like,
I bet you Mission Impossible kicks ass. So,
oh, dude, I'm gonna go watch this
That fight
weekend.
scene. I'm gonna binge through all the Mission Impossible movies before watching it this weekend, man. I can't fucking wait.
I'm gonna go see it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably check it tomorrow as well.
Yeah, and then we'll be back for our live stream, Nick, at 11:30 at night.
Woo!
Yeah, it's
A
gonna be fun.
Return of the Living Dead, one of the a very, very fun and enjoyable zombie movie.
Yeah, we just want to have fun here on World Class Bullshitters. We don't want to keep worrying about doom and gloom and all this other bullshit that doesn't affect us. We just want to have
we did Back to the Future last night.
Yep.
Yeah. Henry Cavill's mustache, things taller than Tom Cruise. There we go.
Damn. Somebody was listening last night.
Yes, they were. Thank you for for being there for that live stream.
Yes, please whore us out or whore yourself out to our channel more.
Oh man.
So it looks like we're about to close this episode out. So Nick, Dion, Kendo, do you have anything you'd like to plug? Anything you'd like to mention? Any recommendations for the listeners out there? We have a pretty big fan base now, and they respect our word. So have you guys seen anything that they need to check out this week?
I've been watching The Expanse, and I really like that. I've gone through the first season. I'm about to start the second one. I'm really enjoying that a lot. I think that's a good show, and I'm glad Amazon bought it, and they're going to go further with it and make it even better. So.
I got nothing, man. Nothing yet. Just a reminder about we're gonna be at Whorehound 2018. We'll be there. If you can make it, get your ass out there. Apparently, I'm wearing a fucking turkey suit.
Not apparently. I bought it already.
So I will be wearing a goddamn turkey suit. We're gonna be live streaming from there. We got a table. They're still kind of being weird with certain aspects of our involvement. But hey, if you can get there, great. If you can watch it, that's good too. Just put it on your calendars, kids.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you can't commit to the convention, we will be outside that Saturday night in the lobby of the hotel. We'll post about it and make sure everybody knows where we are, so you can come hang out with us, talk to us, have some beer, have a good time.
Right.
Just so we can enjoy the weekend. So
Yep. The only thing I want to plug is my friend Liz's channel, Ranger Liz. She talks about the Power Rangers. So if you're a huge fan of the Power Rangers, check her out. She's very knowledgeable and she puts up stuff regularly.
Ooh, Power Rangers, my childhood.
And bye, Frankenthug.
Hey,
actually, no. I will have copies of Frankenthug at Horror Hound for people to buy.
And he'll sign them.
Yeah, I will sign them.
And we'll sign them.
I will also have another movie there that I will give away for free if you come by quick enough.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, LMP, you got a impersonator too, man. Some people are just so desperate for attention.
It must be that fucking basement dweller again. That motherfucker. He's probably one of those virgin fucks who hasn't been laid yet.
It's funny, Ethan and Jeremy both went and blocked all of his accounts. So
okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
I can see he's a fuck.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, this has been episode 133 of World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. Wow, I need another drink. My lips are dry as shit.
That's
anyway, folks. We'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow morning for Good Morning Pop Culture, where I'll be discussing some stuff. I don't want you guys to miss out on that one, but I don't want to tell you what it is yet, so you know. And if you're a patron, check out Patreon in about an hour or so when you'll have the exclusive World Class Bullshitters After Hours podcast, the show after the show. So we'll be back with that.
Where we get edgy.
We're going to get real edgy. We just want to tell everyone thanks again who stuck with us. Even if the stream cut out for a solid minute and you stuck with us, well, then you're a real World Class Bullshitter fan, and we owe you quite a bit. So thank you, and we'll be back next time.